The fall of the Roman Republic. The end of the Roman Republic was a period full of unrest and conflicts, which ultimately led to the transformation of the republican system into a monarchical system, namely the Roman Empire. The key figure of this transition was Gaius Julius Caesar, who, as an outstanding military commander and politician, had a decisive influence on the course of events. Caesar began his conquests with Gaul, which is part of the territories of today's France, which he eventually conquered after a several-year campaign lasting from the 58th to 52nd year before our era. Military actions in Gaul brought him great fame and the loyalty of the legions, but also concern among the conservative Senate in Rome, which feared his growing power. After victory in the civil war with Pompey the Great and his supporters in the 49th year before our era, Caesar forced the Senate to recognize him as a dictator, initially for a period of 10 years and then for life. His rule was characterized by attempts at reforms aimed at improving the situation in the state, but at the same time, they consolidated power in his hands. It was these actions that led to the assembly of conspirators, who on the 15th of March in the 44th year before our era, at a Senate meeting, assassinated Caesar by stabbing him with daggers. This day went down in history as the Ides of March and was a symbol of the end of the Republic. After Caesar's death, his adopted nephew and designated successor, Octavian Augustus, gradually took control of the state. After a series of civil wars, including the victory over Mark Antony and the Egyptian Queen Cleopatra he supported at the Battle of Actium, Octavian managed to unite Rome under his rule. In the 27th year before our era, the Senate granted him the title Augustus, which meant he who brings happiness, and also princeps, meaning first citizen. Although Augustus didn't officially call himself emperor, it was he who established the autocratic regime that survived for the following centuries. The name emperor comes from Caesar's nickname, Caesar, which became an imperial title. In many European languages, the word for emperor, like Kaiser in German or Tsar in Russian, is derived from the surname of Gaius Julius Caesar. You can find more historical information in our mobile app, MLG History, which will be available in December.